Hi everyone, welcome to the screencast for February 9th. February 9th, it's hard to believe we are almost at Valentine's Day. It's coming up fast. Schedule for the week. We have access testing again all this week. Thanks to Shannon for all of her hard work on this, and also to Kathy Carroll for their work too to make this go smoothly. We appreciate it. We know that we have no school on Friday the 14th. We have a staff development day. I do have information about that later on in this, and we also have a PTA meeting on Tuesday from 6:30 to 8, so be aware of that. LCV, just want to touch briefly on that. It was great to be in your rooms. Leanne Wesleski was part of that, as was Rachel Jens and Jenny Thorpe. Always amazing that they see what's happening. So rather than try to put this in a screencast, I thought I'd just talk about this at our staff meeting on Wednesday. Looking forward to that, but it is always great to be in your rooms and to see the great things that are happening. So thank you. Staff Development Day, February 14th. Just remember to sign up in Frontline to get those clock hours. If you could do that by Thursday, that's great. Schedule for the day, we have math first thing from 8 to 9:30. Technology is at 9:30. And in the afternoon, after lunch, we have the rest of the day as a grading day. On the right side here, you can see where each grade is located. In the morning, you'll be at those spots, so just plan ahead. But once again, I encourage you to go in the front line and make sure you get credit for those days, or excuse me, for those hours. Hey, I want to touch briefly on the emergency drill that we had this week. We did a shelter in place. A shelter in place is for a problem outside of the school, which is why I went on the PA and made that announcement. We went on the walkies. If it's a shelter in place, you can take your class to your classrooms, lock the door just to be extra safe, and just go about your day from that point on. I might get on the PA and say it's okay to have kids go to the bathroom. I might say we just need those doors locked for then. I know some of you went into classrooms that were right inside. If you were outside, rather than going to your classrooms, that's fine too. The main thing is we want to be inside the building. If that was really happening, we probably would have people by some of those doors just to make sure everybody's in. But the big thing, listen for announcements. If we have a shelter in place, that can change to a lockdown. It could change to something else too, so just be aware of that. Just as a reminder, if we do have a lockdown and your class is outside, we will get on the walkie and let you know that, and you would take your class to Transfiguration Lutheran Church. So just be aware of that. Just a reminder again, we have access testing this week and next week, so be aware of that. And also another quick plug for hashtag, or I should just say 271 Learns. So if you are interested in that, if you have a proposal, remember the time is coming up, 28th, to have that in. Lots of great things that are seen there. I've gotten the last couple of years for parts of it, and always excited by what I see. So just be aware of that. Also, just a reminder about PBIS. We have the Reteaching Slideshow link here. Remember, we're trying to get all of that done by our February rally on the 28th, so be aware of that. Finally, this next slide has nothing to do with school, nothing to do with education, but went on Lake Minnetonka for a sled dog race, and I just think it's kind of fun to look at that and to realize we may be in the north where there's lots of snow, and we had lots of snow, but it is great to get outside, and it's amazing what we can do. So just thought I'd show those pictures if anybody else went. It was a fun time. So that's all I have. Have a great rest of the weekend. Watch the Oscars if you're into that, and see you on Monday. Take care, everyone.